Dove deodorant for sensitive skin, family-sized bag of Doritos. Don't judge me. I was there for the weekend. You don't know. Got food allergies. And there's like this commotion to the side of me. And it's a beautiful woman of size. And she's in a moo-moo. By round of applause, everybody know what a moo-moo is? I'm gonna try to blow past this real quick. Cool. If you don't know what a moo-moo is, it's a big lady outfit. It comes in one size, perfect. And this bitch was rocking it. Oh my god, it was one of the nice ones you get at a flea market or some shit. Because they had like hibiscus like all down the front, accentuating her curves. Big ass palm tree out the back. I was like, holy shit, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, what is up? I was super high and I was like, oh shit. And then she was looking at me and she was scurrying and I was looking at her and we locked eyes and I was like, oh shit. I've done fucked up at 2 a.m. in a Walmart in Tennessee. I'm going to fucking jail or dead in a parking lot. Fuck. And she is like screaming and screaming and she like, I mean, she's like running as fast as she could or what have you. So she's trucking it for her size. And I'm like in line and she's looking at me and I'm fucking nervous as hell. Oh my god. Hillary Swank is in my Walmart in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. What are you buying? Dove deodorant for sensitive skin? I have sensitive skin too. This bitch grabbed a magazine off the rack. I wasn't even on the shit, mind you.
On the shit.
Me, or fake me, or what the fuck ever. I'm just saying, like, you think you could have at least looked to see if I was on a cover if you were gonna have me sign it.
Not yet.
But you know, I signed that shit, Hillary Swank. I don't give no fucks. So I'll leave you this real quick. I've been in a committed relationship for a really long time, for like 5 years, and I hang out with a lot of comics, so I hang out with a lot of people who are lonely as fuck, and I get asked a lot of relationship advice, and it's always really awkward for me because of the fact that most of the time, the person asking me doesn't know that the last person I dated tried to murder me. Like murder me. So whatever variation of killing me you're thinking about right now, which is a little fucked up, but I did bring it up. Something of that. But besides that, there's something really incredible in that moment when you're looking up at the person that you love. And you realize, this motherfucker would rather go to prison for the rest of their life than to let me get breakfast tomorrow. That's heavy as shit. And I don't know how it goes for everybody. I'm a little bit of an introspective person. But the next thought that immediately followed for me was, maybe I could have done a few things differently. Guys, I'm Court. Thanks a lot.
One more time, we're Court. Go ahead! Oh, I gotta sit down for a minute. I'm old. All these young kids just up here all moving around, all willy-nilly. Just showing off. That's all you're doing. Nobody likes to show off.
Show out.
Show off out. See, there you go. See? That's what I'm talking about. You proved my point. Just want to give a quick reminder, coming up the week of 420, 6-day celebration, guys. This is going to be so much fun. 6 days of weed, good friends, oils, I don't know, brownies, might be some edibles up in here. I don't know. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys should come down, join the festivities. Again, if you want to be, it's called, Adventures in Cannabis Land. I just like that. We should get that on shirts with like a joint laying on a hammock, you know, put a face on them. Like, I'm telling you, that would work. Cannabis Land. That sounds like a place I want to go and tell my kids and just Cannabis Land. But that's coming up. You guys make sure there's sponsorship available, vendor tables available. for each day of for that whole week of the events coming up. So if you got any questions about that, please talk to one of the dab tenders behind the bar, and they can point you in the right direction or such. I'm gonna say something. I see it on your face. All right, we got a special guest that just happened to pop in the house. This guy, very funny young man. Actually, he's a big supporter of everything that we do, Dirty Angel and myself, and I really appreciated him popping up. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes to do your thing up here tonight. So please put your hands together, show love for Carter!
Hey, how you coughers doing? Oh wow. Every time someone is like, hey man, you wanna smoke? I'm like, nah, I don't feel like coughing. I do that when I'm sick. That's what I do when I don't feel well and I need to take some time off of work. I don't get paid when I cough, is what I'm trying to say. So why would I wanna do that shit recreationally? But you guys are cool. Go ahead. Keep on doing what you're doing. That's cough lives matter. So this one girl I was talking to for a little while, she asked, hey Carter, have you ever tried acid before? And I don't look like anyone who's tried anything fun ever. Like, if she had been like, hey Carter, have you ever tried ping pong and John Mayer? I'd be like, yes I have. I have done those things exclusively. I did a lot of that shit in college, but then I had to taper off, you know. It really kind of got out of hand. I lost a lot of friends with all that John Mayer. It was the dark times. So I actually am sick. I haven't been feeling well for a couple weeks. And I told my friend Maggie, that's Maggie right over there, and Maggie was like, oh my gosh, that's terrible, I'm so sorry you're sick. Well, you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta take better care of yourself. So basically, this bitch like made it my fault. Like, she was just like, well, maybe you should just, oh, you're sick? Maybe you should just stop being a fat piece of shit. Like, maybe, like, get your life together. Like, I don't understand what I did to get sick. I didn't do anything. It just happened. But she, like, just took it as an opportunity to improve me as a person. Like, oh, I have a fever. Well, maybe you should stop listening to Linkin Park CDs. Like, why do you still have CDs? It's 2016, motherfucker. Get your life together. She just says that a lot. She's really mean to me. What I'm trying to say is I have shitty friends. Like, I don't have good friends. Like, I love all of those. So I grew up listening to like Def Comedy Jam, like listening to like D.L. Hughley, like Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer. Like, I wanted to be those guys. I wanted like to be a comic and then be like those guys. And then I realized that I sound like Rick Moranis from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids all the time. So I can't be those dudes at all. I sound like the guy in every disaster movie that at some point says, with all due respect, Mr. President, we don't have time for this. I sound like that. I sound like that guy. So before I got here, I was watching the Bernie Mac show. Clap for me if you remember watching Bernie Mac, people. Okay, you remember him. Good. I miss him. I love him. He was a great comedian, one of the true kings of comedy. One thing that was interesting about Mr. Bernie Mac is that I could not understand a single fucking word that he said ever. It didn't matter if he was like on a show or he was on Conan or something like that. He would always come out and be like, I'm a ham, man. I'm a ham. I had him motherfucking kids. And everybody be laughing their fucking heads off, and I'd be like, yo man, what the fuck did he just say? My buddy'd be like, I don't know man, something about the Middle East, I'm guessing. it's just such a shame that he's gone. You know, it's a real bummer because, you know, if he was still alive, if Bernie Mac was still alive, Selma would have been a way better movie. If Bernie Mac was MLK, are you kidding me? In a world filled with racism and hatred, one man will make a difference. I'm a ham America. I hand a motherfucking racism. I have a motherfucking dream, and a motherfucking man and a motherfucking woman can be a motherfucking company. I'm a ham. I have to figure out a way to incorporate Bernie Sanders into that joke. It's gonna take some time. I'll figure it out. A motherfucking bird on a motherfucking podium. Tweet, motherfucker. Guys, thank you so much. My name's Scott. Appreciate it.
One more time, Carter! Little bonus. Thank you for coming through, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Alright. How we feeling? Everybody good? Cough, lungs, feeling good? Alright, Billy. I know you feeling good. I know you feeling. You said Boomer your favorite though, but we gotta talk about that. You picked Boomer over me. I'm hurt. I'm feeling it.
Oh, we love Boomer.
You love Boomer. Don't get me wrong, I love Boomer too. But I thought I was her favorite. We had a deal. We talked about it. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Make some more announcements. I got this. That's what I do. I make announcements. 420. Don't forget, you guys, we got the PDX Challenge Round 2 coming up. We got judges passes going for $250 until May 15th. And we also have half off entry fees until May 15th. So you guys want to get in there, if you got make your waxes, you're doing your thing, you want to get in. It was a lot of fun. The first one was off the hook. It was beautiful. Only because I was high a majority of the time that I was here. I mean, it was still beautiful. It was a lot of good people. We actually ordered like a bunch of pizza. We had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So you guys want to make sure you're taking part of that event. You're doing some good things. It's going to be a lot of fun. Are you ready for your final comedian of the evening? Very funny young man. Been working with him for a while. Coming through our show. Is glad to see him. I'm glad he could be a part of tonight. Please put your hands together for Mr. Thomas London.
What's up? Woo! I'm so excited to be here, man. Give it up for y'all. Give it up for Carter, too. Dropping in special guest. Don't Carter look like I tried to clone myself and really fucked it up? Y'all are high as fuck. I wish you could see what I see right now. I feel like the sun. A bunch of people staring at me. I should just start bringing people on stage to look at it. That should be my whole set. I'm like, yeah. So, springtime is here. Springtime is rolling around. The weather is getting beautiful. Weird good weather. I fucking hate it. Springtime is gross. Bunch of grown men in short shorts and shit. I'm from Florida, so we see that shit all the time.
Hey, we grew here, man. We like this.
Basically, all I'm saying though is, if you pass the age of 30, you can get approved for a home loan or legally rent a car. It's time to put on some long pants, give you some Dockers. Short season is over. Springtime really makes me sympathize with Islam. Totally sounds like some shit I would have came up with. Yeah, just got done talking to God. You know, good news, everything's going well. Actually, she did say one thing though, this whole thing, yeah. We're grossing her out, but don't worry, I got these cool hats for us to wear. Forever. So, who here likes baseball? You guys like baseball? Yeah. Ooh. Don't lie. No. You don't like baseball, because baseball is fucking terrible, and it's only getting worse. Baseball is the only sport where people pay to watch a bunch of millionaires be incompetent at their jobs, and then they lose their minds over it. Well, that and Trump rallies. But have you ever? Yeah. Basically, hold up. Oh, ain't no mind to this. Just some Nas lyrics I got. I'm surprised Portland doesn't have a baseball team, honestly. I know you ironic motherfuckers would be all over that shit. Baseball is Portland the sport. Basically, it's overrated, it's mostly about drinking beer, and there's just enough black people for it to not be racist. Honestly, I started to think about baseball, like, what would aliens think if they looked down at us and saw us playing baseball? It would look like the dumbest shit ever. Bunch of dudes standing around in their pajamas. One dude hits the ball. Suddenly we break out into a spontaneous game of freeze tag. He's running around acting like he doesn't want the ball. He doesn't want the ball. He doesn't want the ball. He gets home. You know what? I want the ball. I was just kidding. So I had this joke I used to tell about like having sex. Didn't really go over pretty well. I think it's because it's way too obvious that it's fictional. Like, everybody could tell that I have sex the way people find $20 in their jeans. Like, I don't really plan for it. It's not really on my agenda, but if it happens, it's nice. Basically, me talking about sex is like Steve Jobs talking about how you build computers. Never really done it, seen people do it. I'm still gonna get on stage in a nice shirt, talk about it, do a bunch of this, point at people and shit, maybe eat a green apple. Guys, there's an elephant in the room.